What is going on with you dirty sons of bitches? It is your boy Aaron. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can DDoS using UDP in Java, okay? Now, before we get into this video, I think that it's important I mention this is completely educational purposes and all of that, because YouTube has been starting to get on me, feel me, so gotta address that really quickly. Now let's get into it. So I'm assuming you guys have some Java knowledge, so I'm not going to sit here explaining every damn fucking thing I do, okay? If you guys need help, then find someone that wants to help you, okay? Now, we're going to create a package here. I'm going to name it me.aaronactor.youtube because that is what I'm using for this, okay? Now, shut the fuck up, okay? Let's start with the first class. Let's name this main, okay? This is just going to be where we're going to have our main function. Of course, you guys know how the gist goes. Now I'm going to quickly make the main function by typing psvm in IntelliJ, which lets you quickly generate it. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to make a whole nother class for this because we can make this all in one class. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a private static runnable, and I'm going to name this attack, and then we can return runnable, and then boom. Now what we can do inside of here is we're going to store our attack inside of here, okay? Now if you guys need to sit down for a minute and just copy all of this out, because I did type that in very fucking fast, go ahead and pause the video here, copy down everything I just wrote, okay, if you really want to do it that way, okay? But I'm assuming some of you guys know how to make a function. All I've done then is returned a new runnable object, which created its own little like sub fucking instance on whatever the fuck this is called. I don't know what the fuck the name is for this, okay? I know it, but I don't know it, okay? Anyways, then there's a function, there's a run function inside of here, which is where our attacks are going to be. This is basically a separate thread. You're going to think of it like a thread, okay? This is a thread. And right now in the main function, we're going to set up our arguments. So the argument we want to take is the host, the port, then length of the attack, perhaps, because we might want to store that. Perhaps even the number of bytes in the attack. And what else do we need? I think that's about it, you know. I would expect there'd be more things, but I guess not. So essentially what's going to happen is someone types in the command, which is going to be java-jar like ddos.jar. This is actually not a DDoS attack, by the way, guys. This is a DOS attack. I'm calling it DDoS because obviously, you know, better search engine searches and shit. But this is actually a DOS attack. But let's call it DDoS, you know, for the people that don't know. You feel me? So this is the command. They do 1.1.1.1, obviously, and make sure you own the host you're attacking. You know, or you have permission to attack them. You know, no illegal shit going on here. This would be one attack right here. As you can see, 50k bytes per packet, etc., etc., etc. to 1.1.1.1 port 80 for 100 seconds. Okay. Now we're gonna set this up now. So we need 4 arguments, as you can see. So we're going to type in if args.length equals, oh no, sorry, it's less than 4. Actually no, let's do does not equal 4 because you know, if it has to be 4, I guess. Then we'll do system.println now mate need more args. Okay. I guess we can tell them what args we want them to put in as well. Okay. I'm like zooming through this right now, man. No, this is why I need to copy this. So this way, you know, they know. I'll also put this open source on GitHub, I suppose. Why not? No, I'm not gonna open source this on GitHub. Actually, I'm gonna leave a download for the source in the description. No way I'm putting this on my GitHub, fam. Okay, let's get started now. Okay, so we're gonna start by making some variables up here, I suppose. Actually, no, let's not do that. What we'll do is we'll just make all of these functions taking the arguments. So we'll do host int port. Let's see, int seconds. Actually, no, and then we'll do. Actually, no, yeah, we could do end time. There you go. So that's when the time ends, and we'll get into what this is in a second. Port, and then we have the byte. No, we'll do Okay. Now, this does look legit. Okay, so what we need to do now is we're going to create instances. Actually, we're going to create the variables, sorry, that we need. So we'll start off with, do you know what? No, fuck that, we won't. We're just going to go by the book. Okay, fuck it, okay. So we'll do in x, 0, we could do threads as well. Yeah. We could do threads as well. Then we'll do 50, and then we'll do threads. You know, why not? Just fuck around with it a little bit. You know, threads. Okay, so the number of threads they want as well, and we'll do in threads equals parse int args. I don't know. 4, I think. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Okay. That's fucking embarrassing, guys. No, I'm not a noob, guys. I swear. Okay. X less than threads x plus plus. Now what we can do is we can call our objects for our attack. Oh, no, I can't speak. So now we can create a thread for the attack. We can create a thread for every I'm so stupid. What the fuck am I saying? Okay, so for every time this loops, we're going to create a thread. But based on the number of threads they want. So if they want 50 threads, we're going to make 50 threads basically. Okay, so we're going to type in new thread attack, and then we can put in the attack variable, so dot start, and then what we need is the args 0, which should be the host, integer dot parse int args 1, which should be the port, and then we've got the end time, which we're going to create separately, and then we'll do long dot parse long. Let's see, long dot parse long args 3, I believe. Hold on a minute. Attack? What the fuck is attack? Oh, that's length. I'm so stupid, guys. I was reading this, I was like, what the fuck is a length? I was like, what the fuck is that? I fucking named that wrong. Okay, and then we need long final long end time equals, we'll make this system dot current time milliseconds, we'll do plus, and inside of here we'll do args 2 times 1000, I'm pretty sure. My mistake in there. What's going on? Oh shit, no. I hope I got this calculation right. Is it times 1000? I think it is. I have no fucking idea. I'm trying to convert the seconds into milliseconds. I think this is right. I'm just going to assume it's right. Fuck it. So the time's going to end when this time is reached. And we're done. Now, what we need to do in here is create the actual DDoS attack. Okay. And what we're going to do is after this, we're going to type in system print line created threads. I'll do attack 100% started. Okay, because this is when all the threads are started and everything, so we're just gonna assume it started. Okay, now what we're going to do here is start creating the DDoS attack. Okay, now we're going to start by creating a datagram socket. Okay, so we're going to do final datagram socket socket equals new datagram socket. There we go. This is actually an exception, so we're going to create a try catch over here, and we're not going to do anything with any exceptions we catch here, because we don't want to spam the terminal with output, because realistically there might be a few errors that pop up every now and again, but we don't want to like bother with those. We're just going to leave them because we just don't want any garbage shit popping up, because you got to keep in mind, like, this is going to be spamming out a lot of shit if we have outputs for everything that happens. Anyways, so what we're going to do now is we're going to create a datagram packet. Okay, but actually, let's create a datagram packet here. Now there's a few things you can do. You can make dynamic datagram packets, which is something I'll tell you a little bit about later. I won't actually make one though because that's a bit long. Equals new datagram packet. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to set up the datagram packet, and this is the packet that's going to be sending out every so often. Okay, now inside of here, we're going to start by creating our byte array. Okay, now for the byte array, this is going to be final byte array. Call this buffer, because this is all the data we're sending out, and then we'll name this new byte, and inside of here we'll put the bytes. And now we've got the what the fuck do you mean? Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking man, hold on. Int. Nah, fucking I'll put this longer than I'll do. Int dot par. Nah. I'll call bytes and I'll try and say it's a fucking int. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's just hope that works. Okay, I'm not gonna test it to see. I'll test it to see if it works. Fuck it, I'll test it to see if it works. Okay, so let's do buffer. So the first parameter is buffer. The next parameter is buffer dot length. You know, the size of it, and then the next one is the host, I believe. Then the ports. No. This is new INet socket address host port. There you go. Can't believe I almost tried that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, let's have a look at this for a minute, guys. 1 second. This looks right. Okay, so we'll do while system current time mils is less than the end time. We'll keep running, and once it's finished the end time, then the attack's going to end and all the threads are going to stop itself. So what we'll do is socket.send packets, and we're done. Now you can obviously, and that's really all actually. I think we can just spam this out a couple of times. So each iteration it sends like 3 or 2, and then it just like obviously you should sleep the thread for like 20 milliseconds. Come on now, what does that hurt, guys? Just let it sit for a little bit. You feel me? Help manage your CPU a little bit, because trust me, you'll be on 100% CPU usage if you're on a small server running this. I'm assuming based on absolutely no usage of something like this in my life. What we're going to do now is I'm going to run it on one thread. I'm going to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm going to compile a version of this. Do I want to run it? I'll run it just for the memes, okay, guys? Now, now I'm going to tell you guys something a little bit about dynamic packet generation, which is something that I didn't really get too much into while I'm building this. So, dynamic packet generation is essentially when you're building the packets in the while loops. And let's say you're like changing the size of the byte. So inside of here you could generate like a random number and times that by 1,000 or 100, and then create some like randomization of the sizes, and obviously add some more complexity to your attack and stuff. So that might be something you want to look into if you want to, I guess. You know, do what the heart desires and that. So let's go into here. Let's run this and we'll see what's up with it. Okay. I'm not gonna actually run it for too long because fuck that. I'm just gonna run it for a second. Okay. Now, as you guys can see, we need the host. We'll do 101. Port will do 80. Length will do 20. This is actually a real host as well. Let me not do that. Let me just send it to like something that is probably as well a real host. Okay, well, whoever I send this to, I apologize. Okay, so for the purpose of a tutorial, I'll send a 5-second attack. Actually, no, because that will end. Send. Oh my god, no, I'm not gonna test this, guys. Honestly, it's too sus, man. I'm not testing this on my network, guys. Fuck that. Okay, listen, it's been fun, guys. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, simple as. Okay, now listen. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, bye bye. You guys know how to do it now. Okay, I'll put the source code in the description so you guys can have a look as well. If you guys want to just rip my source code, that's perfectly fine. Bye, guys.